Hi again. Okay, so I was explaining the iterative code. If you have not already checked it out, just go and check it out so you'll understand it better. So in this video, I'll be explaining the recursive code for count and say. And I hope you have already seen the iterative video because I will not be explaining the question here again. So if not, please do check it out. So let's get to the iterative version of it. So this is also the similar thing that I have done. So here I have taken the base case, that is n is equals to 1, return 1 simply. If n is equals to 2, return s. And what is s here? S is nothing but the second number that we have done. So I'm just calling this function. And what does this function return me? Whatever the n's value that I have got here. So how I am doing that? This is nothing but the same code that I had written in the iterative version. I was doing the same thing, the count, the iteration that I did, but the main crux behind the main logic behind this problem is doing the recursion version. So I'm just doing tail recursion, that is I am calling it after I've called the recursion completely. So first of all, I'll call for, let's say the value is n is equals to 3. So I'll call for 2. Again I'll go and I'll call for 1. Whenever I encounter a 1, I'll just return the value 1 to it. For simplicity, I've also written n is equals to 2. So it will return f of 2 will return to 3. So this is how the recursive code goes. And this part is completely similar to the iterative version that I had written there. Let's get to it, how it is doing it. So tz is nothing but the string's size. So I'm checking till the end that if my string is similar, if yes, count the frequency and push it into the answer. And I'm just doing it by two pointer approach. And why two pointer works here, I'll just show it to you. Let's say I have 1121. Now I stands right here and J stands right here. I'll just draw it so that it is better. Okay, so I've got I here and J here. At first, what will it do? It will start from here and check I and I plus 1 at chi. So these two are similar. So my I moves to this guy right here, to the second guy. And it checks I and I plus 1 are not similar. If I and I plus 1 are not similar, I know I've got some value which is different. So what do? I just push in my answer and the count of that answer. What is the count of that answer? That is 2. And what is the actual number which I'm counting for? That is equals to 1. So this is pushed into my temp. After I'm done doing that, I know my J shall increase to what? I'll just drag it down so you can see it clearly. And okay, this shall do. I'll just erase this. My temp is standing. My temp is now 2 1. So I have written here J is equals to I plus 1. Why? See, I was here. Where was J? J was here. So where shall my J lie upon? Because I know I have already done iteration till here. So my J should stand right here, right? That is why J is equals to J plus 1, which I have done right here. After I'm done doing that, I'll go to the next guy, that is 2. Now I'll again compare for 2. So what is for 2? I know that 2 is not equals to 1. Again it will go here. Again it will just push it. Again it will do. Now again it will come here. And what is this length doing? It is giving me the count. And how it is giving me the count? Let's say 1, 1, 2, 1. My I was here and my J was here. when I found out that I 1 is not equals to 2, right? Let's write down the indexes. 0, 1, 2, 3. What is my length? My length should ideally be 2, right? So how do we find out? It is nothing but I minus j plus 1, right? That is 1 minus 0 plus 1. So this is why I've done it. So this is giving me the count. Instead of doing count plus plus, I've done this way. And this gives me the answer. And this was it. If you want the code, it is right here. You can see it. You can just pause it and see the code. This is pretty much it, and it is as similar to the iterative version that I had written before. I'm just doing f of n minus 1, and that is it. Okay, what was the mistake? Okay, I've written this. I'll just run the code and show it for n is equals to 30 value that it runs. So okay, so this gets accepted. Okay, so if you want, you can just copy it, and yeah, that is it for today.